Are you guys excited? We should have had you on. We almost killed each other. He was in the back seat shaking his head the whole time.
We got a case out front. Most of the popularity is these square bodies. It's pretty cool.
We have something kind of exciting to tell you, so stay tuned.
Monday morning, Daner's already giving her the juice this morning.
Juice.
So he's got this side tore apart. I think started on Friday a little bit. He got the cover off here and stuff, and then there's a bearing down there that was no good. He's gonna put a couple new ones in. Since he's doing that side, he said he wants to do this side too.
I wanna.
That's what you said. You said I want to do it.
I want to do it, yes.
We got 2 days till we leave, T-minus 2 days. It'll go by like, run a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again.
You better stick to farming.
Well, yeah, my singing is not very good.
No. Not being mean, it just isn't as good as mine.
Well, obviously. I just don't have that higher octave, that ee sound. Anyway, Daner's working on that, and we got the, oh, did you know, this is interesting, no oil in here, dry graphite that runs in, that chain runs in. Thought that was interesting. What'd you lose now?
My marbles.
There's one here on the floor. Oh yeah, you like that little guy. Once it's all been apart, I guess, then it's not so bad. Oh,
It went to resale.
no more resale.
Can't trade that in.
All right, I got a little update on this one truck. Last week on this one here, this is the one that we kind of thought we heard a little tick, 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 tick. And it was on the top end of the motor, so I don't know exactly what's going on. But anyway, we had Tommy Hansen come over here from Hansen Sales in Carlstead. Ace mechanic, he's a really good guy. He ran the rack, the valve train on top, readjusted everything just the way it's supposed to be, and he took it for a drive, and I was busy running the unloader and the bags, and so then Dane come over here because he'd heard what I heard earlier. Said we couldn't hear it anymore, and I don't know, like I said, we looked down in there at the cam and I couldn't really see anything that's going on, and I think that stuff I was seeing on my finger was just bubbles, so I don't think that was anything. But either way, a couple of you recommended oil samples, so obviously it's probably a good thing. Just if we have any questions, we have done that before on certain pieces of equipment that we wanted to make sure there wasn't something going on or whatever. I'm gonna get an oil sample of that, and then because it's gonna get the oil changed on it before it goes back into service, and it should be good to go. It sounds like $1 million, runs like $1 million, so it should. Hopefully it doesn't cost us $1 million. So yeah, we're gonna get that tractor off of this and go hook onto the snow blower and move some snow so we can hopefully even unload a few bags yet today before we get going for the show. Okay, see you in a bit. Well, we're gonna blow a little snow here. Try to get some of this open up for that bag. You can barely see it. It's as high as the bag the snow is. Well, we're sitting in Minneapolis here, and we figured we'd buy some time bidding on stuff. We got an old set of used tires here. We're down to 2 minutes left on these things.
What are the used tires for?
Well, the used tires are for Dane's tractor. If you remember, he bought that 9200, had bad tires on it. Well, I found some 710 metrics here, same size, just, we're trying to buy them, and whoever's bidding against us just doesn't want to quit. We do little $50 bids just to piss them off. We got an hour. We got an hour left here. Let's see here. Okay. We'll wait till it gets down to under a minute, and then we'll do $50. Then we'll wear them down. We got an hour left. Wear them down, right, Daner?
Yeah.
So these are the Firestone 710s. All right, so we're getting down there. Let's see, we better place a bid of another $50. $27.50. Confirm. Oh no, we've been outbid still. But now we gained another 3 minutes. It's kind of a dirty little trick, but we'll let you know what we end up paying for these used tires.
Good afternoon to everyone traveling on Delta Flight 3978 to Louisville out of gate B4. 11 p.m. and we will be boarding in about 30.
Well, we made her to Louisville, right, Daner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're there, man.
3/4 of a mile.
We didn't get the tires. We're doing $50 bids, and then they just shut us off. They got sick of us. They timed us out and just shut her down.
Sucks.
Dang, it sucks. Actually, they were actually getting pretty expensive. Like $6,000 for a set of 8 used Firestone tires at 40% or less.
So we got our Prius.
Is that what this is?
Yeah, it's a electrical car. We had to plug it in.
It runs on some form of electricity. We had got an Uber before we rode in an EV.
Are we getting off here?
Yeah.
It says a 20-mile curve, and we're doing 51 still.
Yeah, well,
Oh!
hang on.
Whoa! Oh, the brakes are just smoking back there. Look like an 18-wheeler coming down a hill.
Well, have you seen her drive truck before?
Yeah, that's why.
Can't catch her.
No, you can't catch me.
I swear.
It's like I'm the road runner.
So where are we staying?
It's called the Grady.
The Grady?
The Grady.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Does it?
Yeah, we went and ate somewhere down here last year. It was really neat. Kind of back in the older part of town. Hey, that's a Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, never ate at one. They're supposed to be good.
It's like
That lady.
taking a kid
So
out
did
for
we
the
get a
first
Super
time.
8 or what did we get? Or the van?
Well, it's a Motel 6 actually.
Oh, even better.
We got
I'm
4
gonna
miles.
get sick in this thing.
Well, what do you want me to do? Just
Drive steady.
Slow.
Don't worry about what's behind you.
well, it can't be any worse than that plane ride.
I got sick coming down.
I did too. I almost thought I was gonna
was-
throw up.
Like doing this, and I was
We
like,
were literally
I
the
love
plane.
that. That
We
was
were
awesome.
haven't even landed yet. We were getting right above the runway, and the plane was doing this, and I thought we were gonna just flip over or something.
no. I was getting sick. Hopefully, I was like, God, I hope I make it to the ground before I puke. Steph got us here in one piece.
Yeah, thanks to me, they made it. It would have never been here otherwise.
Yeah, we'd have never would have made it. So we're over here by the river. I'm just blinded by them white sneakers in front of me. Like, is this really that difficult? Like, I'm hitting, get me to number 4.
Let's go out into the other one. Maybe their elevators are broken.
Dane's gonna go get assistance.
We can't even figure out how to work the elevator. We're stuck on the first one. It just keeps opening and closing the door.
Well, that's great, isn't it?
Oh, now it's going.
Oh, you have to just put that one out of order.
He says there is no 4th floor.
I said, maybe there's not a 4th floor and I don't want to
maybe
take us there.
That one doesn't go anywhere.
That one was haunted. We made it.
406. 405, 406. Where are you, Steph?
I'm 9.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, pretty cool.
Do we even get to sleep in the bed?
Yeah, I think so. Well, here we are.
We're there.
Right, Dana?
Huh?
We're there?
Are you guys excited?
Yes, we're excited. Yay!
Got the child.
Man-child.
Got the child in the back seat.
Got the man-child back there.
I'm the responsible one.
Made it.
2 hours later.
Heck of a time trying to find a parking spot in this place.
Yeah. We should have had you on. We almost killed each other.
Almost had to have a fist fight with someone. Right, Dana?
Dane was in the back seat shaking his head the whole
The
time.
whole time.
He was enjoying
It
himself.
was like that grandparent that you have there and they just sit there and shake their head. What are you doing?
Handprints in the back seat. They'll be there forever.
Are you saying I'm a bad driver?
No, Mark's a bad side driver.
Oh, Mark's a bad backseat driver?
Bad co-driver?
I couldn't even get into a parking spot right. He had to grab the steering wheel.
Here we are. We got a case out front.
Here we are.
Yeah, see, look.
Oh,
Got a little sign.
look at us.
Ooh, nice. Hey, hey. So we got set up at Elmer's now, and for the meet and greet, Stephanie.
Yeah,
What's your first time feelings here?
It's busy. A lot of stuff, kind of overwhelming right away. But we're gonna walk around a little bit before we get going.
Yeah, we're just right over there. We're gonna
Right
walk
when you
this
walk
way over to
Here.
Superior. So that's where we're going. Well, it seems like most of the popularity is these square bodies. Look at this thing. It's pretty cool. I got a soft spot for these things. I was born in '85. Anyway, Dane and Steph are here over at Superior already. We got a new display. I got some information for you guys, some exciting information. We're going to reveal, I think you guys are putting it together already. So this winter now, we did make a decision on what way we're going with our grain handling expansion, and we did decide to go with Superior. So one thing that made us decide that we wanted to go with Superior was after we went to their facility and did a tour and actually sat down and talked to Josh, and you know, he kind of explained where they started, how they came, where they came from, and also we just went over the product a little more in depth, and you really got to see how it was built and the quality it was built into the product. And it's just really, it really makes you feel good when you know that you're getting a high quality product. The whole team has been really good to work with. Rhodey, Josh, and everyone else involved, getting the plans the way we want it, because this is a once in a lifetime expansion project. At least that's what I'm thinking anyway. I want to set something up for when my boys farm, or at least one of them or whatever, that this is a site that they can expand on and not have to piecemeal together. And it's really hard for a lot of operations to say, okay, yep, we're gonna just, you know, we gotta start from the ground up. You know, we've kind of piecemealed our site together to a point now where we can't do that anymore. Like, it needs to be the whole on thing. It needs to be the pit, it needs to be the dryer, it needs to be more handling, it needs to be a complete system. And for us at the moment, we can't piecemeal it together anymore. So, and the other thing, when you do that in the long run, it costs you more money because you got the electrician coming every time you need to do this or do that. It's not as seamless and complete if you can't do it that way. So anyway, let's go talk to Josh and Rody and let's go over some of this stuff. Hey Josh.
Hey. How's it going?
Rody?
Mark?
Yeah. So I just broke the news to everyone that we're doing a project, and it's just a little one.
Tiny.
Like I said on the video here, I said it was for us, for our farm operation, it's kind of a once in a lifetime deal, and we feel like, you know, we want to do it right. So that's why we went with you guys.
You made the right decision.
Yeah, that's good. Now there's a couple new things. Should we talk about as far as this year?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, the dryer master and maybe a couple other things, or what?
Yeah, the dryer master is kind of going to be the big thing. We just found out about it in December, but the dryer master, the DM510, which is kind of the industry standard. This is now the new unit. It's going to be limited run for this year, but you guys are getting this on your farm.
Okay.
Same basic premise. The nice thing is these are easily upgradable from the old ones. It's the same internal board.
If you have an older dryer, I shouldn't say older, because guys are putting them in just last year even.
And these still will be
So
this
you
year.
can update.
You can update the DM510, or will be when these are available full production.
Okay. It's a limited run this year?
Correct. They're
Okay.
basically, it's a limited production run. They have enough to build so many. They're giving certain manufacturers allotting so many, but we were able to secure one for you guys.
What's the 2500? What's better about that, or why the upgrade?
Dryer
around?
Master, I think the DM510, I believe, came out in like 85, 86, something like that.
Really?
The basic premise for them.
What they've improved over the years.
Yes. Now this is the next step beyond that. The algorithms are better. It learns faster. The controls is the nice thing, because everything now is touchscreen and not buttons.
Okay.
So the navigations, the screens, this is more like what the Dryer Master Mobile, so like you would pull it up on your cell phone.
Yep.
This is what the interface would look like mostly on your phone.
So more user friendly, so to
Yes.
speak, with your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the nice thing with this is also is like we'll be able to dial into this as a dealer and see what your dryer's doing.
So you can remote access?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And so it's a little bit easier for us as a dealer. It's easier for troubleshooting from the factory, from Dryer Master. They can kind of see things that they normally couldn't.
Okay.
So it's an improved experience all around.
And then we've been over this before. This is their panel. We're gonna dress it up a little bit. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do later on, but we're gonna dress this baby up a little bit.
Yeah, we've got, with you guys, we're doing the whole handling panel for all the controls. So we're gonna have, it'll be a pretty slick system when it's all done.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, guys. We're gonna keep this short and sweet. Look for some more information coming in the future. We're gonna lay it all out there later on. We're gonna explain what we're doing, why we're doing it, how the whole system is laid out. But for now, I just wanted to give you guys the heads up on what's coming. So we'll catch you later. Oh, what do you think, Steph?
Pretty American.
It's just like the 1270.
It is.
I bet you it's a 1370 or a 1570 because of that exhaust. Oh, that's a lot nicer than the 1270.
It's a 1570.
It is a 1570, okay. This isn't the first time I've seen one though. I've seen one like this before. Bicentennial paint scheme is what it is. And that's what they did. They painted them like that. If you don't like that, there's just something wrong with you. I don't care if you're red, green, purple, whatever you like to drive, that's just cool.
Day 2, take 183.
Yeah, we're back in the car.
Yeah. Barbie's driving because Mark gets lost.
I'm
No,
navigating.
because Mark likes to be the backseat driver and have to tell you what to do.
I'm in the front seat though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying.
No.
Same difference.
Yeah.
And it's not whoa, 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 turn here. It's stop! Go! Stephanie! What are you doing?
That's true.
Someone's got to do
Continue
it.
straight past Shell on just to take the I-65 south.
Don't worry about the stoplights. They're optional.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
Well, at this rate, we should be there by 1 o'clock.
The fastest route despite heavier than usual traffic.
2 miles to go and we got 10 minutes to do it. Come on in, I'll let you in. You're ahead
Now
of
we're
me.
parking somewhere else.
And it's only 9:30.
They're sending us.
They just opened 26 minutes ago.
Well, the other lot was full back there.
Today is the busy day, so it'd be
Yeah.
really going to be full.
You guys, this is nuts.
You know, being I'm in the back seat, I should have got dropped off at the door.
Daner, what do you think of nice trucks, huh? They got a little coin in the pole in here. Well, we found some vintage equipment, just like my hat. 1468. Everyone likes the dualed up 1468. This is a 1468 with the mechanical front. That's pretty cool, guys.
Break time. Look at there. Hey, bartender. Say, we need this for the spray trailer.
Yeah, I will take one of these.
What do you think?
I think I'm gonna order a couple. Set of two, $8.99. These are really nice. Be great for the lake. Now the trick is to get out of here without cartwheeling.
Come on, old man.
Come on, ain't that bad? I thought I'd face plant it. What'd you think about that, man? I like it. So we let.
I can sit in that thing all day, no problem.
No shit. It's nice.
Yeah.
We're at the Precision booth here, and we're with Josh, and he's going to talk a little bit about their new product.
AeroTube. Yep.
AeroTube, yep.
So when we look at seeding right now, everything planter focused, or a lot of what we've been focused on, is uniform emergence, right? When I plant the crop, I want them all to come up at a very similar time compared to each other, right? So when we look at the seeds themselves, we want to orient this tip down, okay? So there's been some research and studies on tip down versus tip up versus sideways, different orientation. So with your tip down, the radical roots growing out the bottom, and your embryo here, the plant's gonna begin growing out the top. Okay, so the best we can do is give that plant a straight shot to the surface here. If I tip that plant sideways, out the top of the embryo, we've got to curve and come up. So this guy's gonna be a little bit delayed. Best is tip down, kind of in the middle of the road is tip sideways. Also, embryo up is gonna be okay. That'll still curve and come up to the surface, okay? Now the worst we can do is flip this thing around. Embryo down. At embryo down, the thing's gotta grow, and your plant's growing around the outside. You're gonna be delayed a couple days. Or tip up. At tip up, that thing's gotta turn completely around to 180 to grow. So our point is, how do you get this thing to go tip down?
So for some of the people that aren't familiar with this, why do we want everything to emerge within a certain amount of time?
Good question. From the first plant to the last plant up, if you're delayed, say 12 hours, 24 hours, every length of delay that you get in that plant, the neighbors are gonna pull back. So if you get a plant that's up the first day, and then 2 days later you get another plant coming up, those are gonna compete all season long. And the plants that are delayed, they're never gonna catch up. So a lot of times if you got a plant that's 2 days late, if you come out at harvest time, it's gonna have half to no ear at all. So we want the first plant to the last plant to be, a lot of times even within 6 to 12 hours of each other, from the first one up to the last one up. Now it's obviously, it's more GDU related than time, but in general, 6 to 12 hours would be the goal from the first to the last plant emerged, as far as ear count and ear consistency of harvestable ear.
So what Josh is saying, basically, the more consistency you have, the higher yield potentially you're going to get out of every potential harvestable plant, whatever you want to call it.
We look at it as at harvest time. If it is late and delayed, at harvest time, you'll pull that ear back and it's half an ear. And you're like, why in the world is this thing a half an ear? I put all the inputs, I poured into that seed, I wanted to grow a full ear, it's only half. A lot of times a half ear was caused because that thing late came up out of the ground.
Which could be multiple factors.
Could be so many different things.
But
this is just one of those
all
things.
you're doing here is, with this new tech, is trying to take a little more variability out of the actual process.
Yep.
Which, I mean, this is your guys' first shot at this?
Of orientation. We've actually, up to this point, that's right. This is the first commercially viable thing that has ever oriented the seeds, okay? So we know it's a big deal. When we would look at late emerged plants, a lot of times you'll find residue next to the seed, something causes it to be delayed.
Could be seed itself.
It could be the seed itself. Sometimes it's depth related. The orientation is just one piece of the pie, like you mentioned. So we know that orientation is a big deal. What we design is called AeroTube. What AeroTube does, this goes underneath a V-set 2 meter with V-drive. So this is the same meter, same electric drive that we've always had.
So guys, this is even though it's green and yellow, this is a precision product.
Correct. This is precision planting, and we will put that on or retrofit on your existing planter, okay? So now you've got your existing V-set V-drive, and we'll take the regular seed tube out or the speed tube out, and that's where AeroTube is gonna come in. So as we feed the seeds in, this is where all the magic happens up top. The seed will come in, and we whip it around this circle, and it'll go through a series of bumps and grooves that will orient that seed the right direction. So as it comes through here, it'll come kind of a catty corner here, and then it's tipped down on the outbound side of this circle. So it's tipped down already. Now I've just got to get it from this side to the ground and keep it tipped down. And that's why, if you notice the shape of this, it's kind of in a centrifugal helix shape. And the reason is, it's almost like a circus ride type of thing. We throw it down really fast, and so it stays kind of sucked to the side all the way down until you get to the bottom. And you notice the bottom here. This little device at the bottom is what we call, it's creating a sub-furrow. So you got the trench and the furrow. This is cutting it a little bit deeper. That's giving a nice little slot that the seed can stick into.
So this would be their unit, and then this here is a standard V-pressed slot, I guess you would say.
And look at where the embryo is ending up on the right-hand side. This is where normal is. And you think, how is that seed gonna grow? On the left, we're sticking the landing. You can get the embryo and the plant growing straight up, and an optimal opportunity to be consistent. Since we're cutting below the trench, it's gonna be hitting lots of things. So how do we protect that? If you look over here, notice how it flexes. As you hit a rock, that will flex up.
What it was doing, it was simulating hitting something, but...
Right, yep. So the guard on the bottom, creating the sub-furrow, is giving us a nice narrow path for that seed to stick the landing, and we're getting tipped down almost every time. It's not perfect. If you look at this video here, we're getting them tipped down most of the time, but every once in a while, one will be backwards. But for the most part, they are tipped down, and this is what's driving a lot more uniform emergence.
And with more trials and more everything over the years, obviously, potential improvement. So yeah, this is very pioneer type stuff.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. And it's fun too, because up to this point, it's only been hand planting. The only way you could guarantee tip down or tip up was doing it by hand. And so we would have a planter, you tie up closing wheels, and we would get a group of guys to go out, have spent a lot of time hand planting. So now we can take some of that research and actually make it commercially viable.
Well, everyone's gonna ask, what's the price?
What's the price? We don't have a price yet, right? We don't know what the price is going to be. Hopefully by summer, late summer of 26, we'll have more information on availability and price.
They're just waiting for $7 corn.
Yeah, exactly.
Then they'll come out with the price.
We're all looking forward to that.
Thanks a lot, Josh. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This is it for the National Farm Machinery Show this year. We're in the car on the way out. We're gonna go have
Beer.
Lots of beer.
Anyway, we'd like to say thanks to everybody that stopped by the booth this last couple days. If we didn't get to say hi to you, we apologize for all you guys that come through and said hi and where you're from, and it was fun visiting with you. I mean, from Ohio to Michigan to
Illinois,
Southern Illinois,
Canada.
Canada. Sorry for forgetting, but you know, all you guys,
It was fun.
yeah, thanks for stopping by and telling us a little bit where you're at, and
telling us a little bit about your story as well.
yes, thanks again for that, and thanks to Elmer's for hosting us and letting us crash their pad a little bit.
Great people.
Great people. Would like to say thanks to Mackenzie,
Eric,
DJ.
We're missing one.
Oh,
Bob.
No, it wasn't Bob. He wasn't there today. He took off.
Ben.
No, wasn't
Oh.
Ben.
No, Ben wasn't there today.
No.
So beautiful weather down here today.
56
It
degrees.
is not even lying. See, 56
And then
and sunny.
Daner, how does that go? We're having a heat wave.
Yeah, something like that.
Did I do okay?
Yeah.
Well, we might as well unroll the sunroof when it's this hot out.
Should I go up there?
Do
Yeah,
it.
most people think we're crazy, but our blood is still like syrup. The lukewarm weather feels good.
So anyway, Elmer's was nice enough to invite us out for supper tonight, so we're gonna meet up with them here shortly, and we have something kind of exciting to tell you. So stay tuned.
Help!
What's that say, that license plate up front?
Some yellow.
It says
No, it says animal.
Yeah, Dane. Someone's got a license plate that says on
Hey,
it. Oh
there's
my
all
God.
kinds of walks
Get
of
closer
life,
so
man.
we can see it.
Hey, squirrel.
Squirrel. Ah,
We got them
scooters.
bikes.
There's them bikes. Steph didn't know about the bikes.
Well, I knew of them. I just didn't know that they were.
Let's go rent them some bitches. We'll race them right here.
Do it. I just didn't know that they were around here. I never paid attention, I guess, when I was walking down the street, singing ooh ah diddy diddy dum diddy do.
I want smoke out of the front
Yeah,
wheel,
and then
Steph.
boom! There's a car that's not quite done going.
I don't
told
care.
me
Trying
go.
to trying to beat that thing, and then
Say, I don't care. I just want
Boom.
smoke off the front wheels.
here we go.
Put the brake on and the power at the same time and get ready. There.
Middle lane, get right there.
Oh, just be quiet.
Let's go.
Shut the Oh, now we're gonna be stopping in a line here.
Ah, shit. Now get back in the middle. No, I'm just kidding.
Left, right, left, right.
Middle. Don't monkey with my side. This is my side. This
Make
is
me
your
sick.
side. You wouldn't be overweight. You wouldn't get so sick.
Yeah, you toad.
That's your new nickname. You're the one who called yourself that last night.
You gotta
Good.
bring her up from the nuts. Thing. How do you do that again?
Yeah, you pinch them.
Oh, I don't know how to do that. We're having a heat wave.
Did we show you guys his white sneakers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Oh.
600 times. They're still white, by the way.
You should see how fast he can run. Titties and beer.
Yeah.
Say
that's
it, Dana.
What we need to do. Titties and beer. Titties and beer. Titties and beer. Titties and beer.
That's all Dane thinks about.
That's all there is to live for, right, Dan?
Yeah. Well, there's John Deere too, but
Touch bumpers. That's your fan.
it's Mark.
Something's vibrating. It's in your backpack.
Oh shit.
What is that that's vibrating? No, really, something's
Oh,
vibrating.
you got a
in there.
dill pickle too, huh?
What?
Just that.